This is a solution to one of the questions from Hawk's Learning, section 7.3, question number 9. It says there are 10 balls numbered 1 through 10 placed in a bucket. What is the probability of reaching into the bucket and randomly drawing 4 balls numbered 8, 5, 10, and 7 without replacement in that order? Express your answer as a fraction in lowest terms or a decimal, rounded to the nearest millionth. Well, I typed this same problem onto a Microsoft Word document, and because this is a 4-step problem, that means it's a multi-step problem and you must multiply. There are 10 balls numbered 1 through 10. So here I have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we want to draw first an 8, followed by a 5, then a 10, followed by a 7. And we're doing this without replacement. So first probability is the probability of drawing an 8. Well, how many 8s are there in this list? There is 1 8 out of how many balls altogether? 10. So the probability of drawing an 8 is 1 out of 10. Now that you drew the 8, though, we're doing this without replacement, which means we leave the 8 out of the bucket. So that leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Next, we want to draw a 5. So we need to know what is the probability of drawing a 5. Well, how many 5s are in the bucket? 1. So that's 1 out of how many balls altogether? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember, we removed the 8. We removed the 8 ball, so that leaves only 9 balls left. And now imagine that you actually did draw the 5. We're doing this without replacement, which means that you must remove the 5 from the bucket. Now, what's the probability of drawing a 10? Well, how many 10s are in the bucket? Turns out there's only 1 10 out of how many balls altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're now down to 8 balls left in the bucket, and we are going to remove that 10. You imagine that you actually drew the 10, and now you leave it out because it says without replacement. The last ball we're looking for is the 7. Right here, 7. How many 7s are there? Well, there is 1 7 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls left in the bucket. So notice we started with all 10 balls, 1 through 10, then we dropped down to 9, 8, and 7. Final answer, we must multiply the top numbers 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1, and 10 times 9 times 8 times 7. That's 5,040. Final answer.